What's going on, guys? This is Kay with Lunarlight Games, and thanks for dropping back in. Hello and welcome to our channel. If you're new, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Help us keep growing our channel. Anyway, well, I figured I'd drop back in and provide you guys a quick update on what's going on with our Season 4 run. But first, let me go ahead and set things up. Alright, we're looking good here. Let's go ahead and load in. Alright, quick heads up on where we currently are. We're still trying to bust our way through the endless tiers on the Season Pass, or Battle Pass if you prefer that name. Yeah, there's the usual 90 tiers. And we're still at 30, but I think we'll have no problem getting through it. We are about, well, more than halfway done with Chapter 4. I don't think this will take very long to complete. This one right here we can do. All we have to do is head on over to the hostile areas, blood mark ourselves, and just grind a bit. Same thing here, grinding, more grinding. I have not quite figured out how to do these right here, the profane mind cage thing. I still need to explore that. But outside of those tasks, we're currently still trying to work our way through these nightmare dungeons in order to upgrade our character through the Paragon board. This build has been, it's been serviceable. I don't really have much to complain about this other than the fact that the itemization for our character seems to be off. I think that's a problem in general with the new changes, because I really want to start upgrading my gear, but I'm kind of prevented from doing that because at the same time it's either you sacrifice the gear or you wait until later and, I don't know, hopefully get another piece with the same aspect. So yeah, it's either hold on to your current gear or try to wait until the very end, around like level 75, when you can get access to the next tier of items. We got sacred items, but knowing that we're going to have to replace them very shortly after makes me not as interested in trying to swap these things out. Oh, by the way, Did I? Nah, never mind, I didn't. I think I was in the midst of upgrading some stuff last time and never got around to it. This needs to be... Where's the moon? Yeah, moonrise. Here we go. There we go. The moonrise ability or aspect is one that we need for this build. Now, how are we looking for the other side here? I need to make sure we're still progressing in the honor board. This is what, 18? We're more than halfway done with this thing. This is pretty easy to accomplish, but it's rather boring. I'm not a fan of how the activities for this season have been split up. Previously in Season 3, the seasonal activity and the nightmare dungeons were all grouped together, so if you were running through the seasonal activities and trying to upgrade your mech, that little spider thing that you saw in Season 3, we naturally get more XP for our glyphs, because once you finish those dungeons and get the stones to upgrade, you also get glyph XP as well. You don't get that here. I don't know if the pit is in any way capable of rewarding you as far as glyph XP is concerned. Let's see, we need to kill some enemies here anyway, so let's do that. There are no Helltides to speak of at the moment. So yeah, we'll just we'll do a bit of grinding here while we wait. We're just gonna open up ourselves to PvP. This build is really strange. One of the things that you need to do with this character is that you need to be intentionally damaged. And you need to be around 50% health. That way you can take advantage of your teleport. I didn't realize this, but you're not supposed to use teleport. I think I misspoke. You're supposed to use evade. If you're inside of combat, don't ever teleport. Instead, use your evasive skills. Now, why do that instead? It's because of the whole mechanic with your flame shield. You want to try to reduce your cooldown as much as possible, therefore enabling you to be constantly putting up flame shield. If you use your regular teleport, it's going to go on cooldown and therefore get in the way of reducing your cooldown for your flame shield.
I need more time.
So don't do that. You're mainly supposed to be going around throwing out firebolt. There are materials and equipment later on where you can upgrade your firebolt to ridiculous levels. But yeah, I've been going about the wrong way with playing this character. You aren't supposed to be using firewall nearly as often as I have been. Which seems really counterintuitive, right? Your flame wall or firewall is supposed to be your main go-to for skill. But instead, it's not really used for that. You're not using it for damage purposes. Instead, later on, once you're able to, you get a unique that allows you to split your firebolt. And the main way to do that is by shooting your firebolt, your firebolt through firewall. But I guess if you're playing like a not so very efficient build, it doesn't matter too much. I think this build has more than enough power to push you through almost anything. But yeah, this build plays very differently than what I'm used to in Diablo 4. It requires a different mindset. But yeah, I mean, with our current build, I don't think it matters too much if you're throwing out firewall. You just have to be mindful of your weaknesses. Not everything will work with this build. And you're mainly just going for the damage over time mechanic. So once you gray out most enemies' health, you're free to run away, go fight something else, because they're going to die. I think that's another objective we just completed. Whoops, wrong one. I gotta remember to use the evasive skill, the evasive button instead of the teleport button. Okay, bro. And just like that, once you're able to gray out an enemy's life, you can run away. They're effectively dead. How's it going, Mr. Critical? How are you doing on this fine Wednesday? But yeah, that's as far as it goes when it comes to playing this build. For now, anyway. This is still early on. I don't like how the evasion or evade button is so short range. Alright. How are we doing so far with this? We need 2 more. Complete Iron Wolf. Alright, we're done here. Let's get rid of the seeds and we'll move on. You got a date? Congrats. First time? Or first date? First dates are always kind of tricky. But if you can get past the first one, then each one becomes easier to handle. Alright. We're almost done here. You know, just be yourself. Take it easy. Try not to think too hard about it. and just have fun. Trust me, the best dates always flow according to the pace that you like. Don't think you have to like rush anything or anything like that.
I need time to do that.
Just take your time, you know, find out what your date likes, get to know them. And you'll be alright. Alright. Well, we got some seeds that we got to get rid of. I probably should have picked up these. No worries. It's all about the learning experience. I've had some pretty bad first dates myself. Some dates that never went anywhere. And then some dates that went very well. And trust me, the dates that don't go well, it was most likely never going to work out anyway. Speaking from personal experience, though I've had some dates where they could have gone either way, but because of life and everything, it just never worked out. Alright, let me pull up my build guide and have a look. Where are we currently with this thing? I just like how with this Paragon board you have to be highly specific with what path you're choosing. If you're not specific enough, you will run yourself into a roadblock and then have to redo your build all over again. Not very fun. It's supposed to lend very well to experimentation, but I think it's a little bit more complicated than Diablo 3's experimentation. Alright. We need to follow this path up to right about... yeah. We're gonna go along this side here, and then we'll reach this one, and then we can finally go back and go the left-hand side. This place reaches a dead end. We don't want to go this way. Alright, time to spend maybe about an hour over here running these Helltide events. Yeah, no worries. I mean, there are a couple instances where I was invited to, like, what I thought was just going to be a hangout, but I guess it was considered a date. And it confused the hell out of me because I wasn't really even interested in her. I thought she just wanted to hang out. So in that instance, I guess she was a little bit more disappointed than me. But sometimes with that sort of thing, you have to be very honest with your intentions. Otherwise, both you and whoever you're dating can get things confused. Alright, so once we get our health down to like 50%, we're in the sweet spot. You want to refrain from hitting your potions button. I find it really hard to ignore because that is not what I have been, led to expect. Most times, you get low, below 50% health. If you get below 50% health, naturally you want to heal up, but you can't do that.
I need more time.
Alright, let's take care of this. We have about 50 more levels before we can finally hit Torment. It's going to be a long road. So what time does your date begin? You guys behave.
I need more time.
There we go. And we are done.
I need time to do that.
I hope we get some good drops here. I haven't been switching out anything for a while. Ice blades. Yeah, none of this looks very good. I think you're better off just waiting until maybe... Oh shoot. I think you're better off just waiting until 75 and then switching over to T. Yeah, T torment level. I agree with you. This game is better off served just being offline. Being online has not served any good purpose. Been playing through this over the last year, and I can't point to any specific instance where I said, you know what, I'm glad this game is online.
I need time to do that.
Come on. Ah, crap. Well, so much for that. I was waiting for my teleport, and then it didn't work.
I need more time.
Alright, you have to balance out the risk and reward. Do you want to go for the teleport, or do you just wait for your flame shield to pop back up? Or do you just heal? I'm not even sure why there's no option to play both offline and online. I mean, yeah, it's nice to be online and play with other players, but I've never traded any items. No one's offered to trade me any items. The game also doesn't hold up very well when you're playing in parties. Like, there's additional lag when you're playing in parties, more so than the usual lag when you encounter other players on the overworld map. So it's like, what am I really here for? I can't wait until we get to the part where we can put on Masterworks. I think the new loot system was a welcome change, but at the same time, I kind of miss being able to upgrade my gear. Did someone die around here? Probably. I have to remember more often than not we need to use firewall. I can't just ignore that forever. We'll come back to this. I don't mind the multiplayer stuff. I just wish it was optional.
It is done.
Not like how it is now.
And found.
I don't think the online mechanics serve the core gameplay very well.
Not while I'm in town.
I think multiplayer was done okay in Diablo 3 though, because you didn't necessarily need the host to tell you what to do or where to go. You could split up and then go do this, you go do that, and then meet back up in the main hub town if you needed it. Yeah, if you needed to exchange stuff, you could like meet up at the hub town, which is what I'm guessing Kyovashot is for, and all those other like capital cities in this game. Let's see, these are no good.
I can break that down.
What about this dagger? No? Debating whether we should replace this one or should we sacrifice it. Yeah, let's sacrifice it.
Come back if you need the forge.
I don't think we've... Yeah, we haven't finished any aspects, have we? This is also a good change. Before, when we used to break down items for aspects, they would all be random. Now, in the most recent change, you can get a guaranteed max roll on those aspects, simply by just breaking down items that contain them. That is a welcome change. Gives you something to grind for, though I wish the numbers weren't too high. 16 is still a lot. Maybe drop it down to like half or even 10. I think 10's like a round number. 16 seems kind of overkill. I mean, look at these. We've only managed to get this one 3 times. This one, only once. Yeah, with how many there are in the game, I don't think we need that many. Then you have all these tempering recipes that we still haven't gathered. Cool. Another cosmetic for us. Let's head back. This game had so much potential. But I'm afraid there are some aspects that are more reminiscent of Diablo 2 and all of its convoluted aspects as well. The stuff that doesn't make the game very fun to play. No problem, Mr. Critical. You have fun tonight. Alright, I think we're done about here. Let's go check out this event. Oh no. Got a lot of creepy crawlies around us. You know, if it comes down to it, we'll throw down the firewalls. Especially because we get better speed by having it on the ground through our aspect. See you guys later.
I'm not ready yet.
As far as this character build is concerned, I think the new changes have made it even harder to play around with.
Need more time.
I mean, that's the general feeling that I'm getting. Your mileage may vary depending on your character class. Burn, buddies, burn.
She will have your soul.
And I think we're nearly done.
I need time to do that.
There we go. Another point for the board. We need just 2 more. We'll do half an hour here, and then I need to quickly pull a winner for our giveaway. And then we'll go until 7:30. I'll take a break, and then we'll come back with another game. I just want to jump on here, do a quick bit of grinding. Was not entirely sure how much time I would have available. But you know, with whatever time we have, any session is better than no session. See you guys later. Where is the insatiable corpse?
I need time to do that.
Okay, finally. Oh no, the one time we have our health in the perfect range, we can't use it. I guess you're not supposed to use your teleport. I mean, not your teleport, but your evade. It makes this build very hard to play the way that you would want to. There we go. What are we looking at here? Oh wait, let's go over here. What am I doing? You know, I remember seeing a lot more players a couple days ago, but now, where did everyone go? I feel like you should have more charges for the crackling energy.
I need time to do that.
There we go. That thing will die on its own now. Same thing with all these creepy crawlies. Bring it on, all of you.
I need more time.
I think we're doing okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh crap. Man, it takes forever for that evade to build back up. The cooldown is too long in my opinion. Where's the grotesque deader? So much for you. I think that went well. Get out of here. I really need some music. I mean, the background noise for this game is just bearable. I mean, most of it is just ambient sounds. Moaning, groaning, dying demons, that sort of deal.
I need more time.
Get out of here. But yeah, if you find yourself on the edge of dying, don't be afraid to use your potions and everything that will prevent you from dying. I mean, it's not worth taking that death. Not when you have so many embers. Or cinders, I mean. Cinders, embers, points, whatever. You know what? This build is very similar to the one that we used to run for hardcore. Namely using bolts. Kind of like how we used to do with the crossbolt. I haven't used that in forever. Back away, y'all.
That exceeds my
Dang it.
fears.
I don't have enough of that. Back away, y'all. Today is a very uneventful Wednesday. July in general, after the 4th of July is nothing really to write home about. It's mainly just hot weather.
I need more time.
Come on, folks. We got about 21 minutes. See you later. Alright, since we got nothing better to do, I'm gonna go ahead and activate this. Yeah, we're gonna activate this thing and summon the thing. There goes 1, 2, 3. You know, since we're fighting so many enemies, I'm going to do something that I normally would never do. Well, not normally, never, but we're going to do what we're not supposed to do with this build, and that is to summon a bunch of firewalls. Especially with these shamans that keep summoning more and more enemies. I guess we got one partner here. Come on. You gotta go down sometime. Alright, I forgot how difficult this will get after those enemies get summoned in. And it gets more difficult if more friends join in. Oh, great. Forgot about that. Crap. Should have figured. When you have more than one player in the field like this, it makes trying to kill these things really difficult. Because suddenly you have all these other shadows that aren't really supposed to be here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna kill this thing. Not with the way that our build is currently going. Well, I guess if you've ever wanted to play a more difficult game, here it is. If you thought things were going too easy. I guess we'll try our best. At the very least, we can grind out a lot more XP. Not looking good for us. Oh crap! When did those things make a comeback? It's got Lilith's like homing fireballs. I just realized that. I swear this would not be as difficult if we didn't have those clones. Dealing with my own clones is fine, but then having to deal with the other player's clones makes it excruciatingly difficult. Yeah, never mind, we can. As long as I'm having to deal with both the other player's clones. Okay, so she went away. See? It's so much easier. Now I just have to stay alive.
do that.
Well, that didn't help. I'll give this a few more shots and then we'll see what happens. Certainly this build is not holding up. It's almost as bad as trying to kill maybe Lilith at this point. But you know what? I was expecting Lilith to be on the same scale as this, and what the hell? All it took was like a couple hits and we were down. Never mind. I guess we won't be able to do that fight. It just goes to show you how important it is to run those nightmare dungeons instead of doing the seasonal content. Did I ever... No, I don't think I ever did this. No, I think I did. Yeah, we have the thing that allows us to... Yeah, we have the temper recipe that gives us more firebolts. That was disappointing. Well, I guess we're not going back there. Instead, let's just do a couple dungeon runs, nightmare dungeon runs.
That's a good omen.
Here we go. This is a good one. We're kind of limited in how many good dungeons there are. Sarah's Lair is in the S tier. By far one of the best ones we could run. Let's do that one. I think I'm going to go ahead and put on some music while we run through this. So don't mind me, I'm just going to go ahead and flip through my stuff. Where is it? Where is the song? Here we go. I wish Apple Music allowed you to publicize your playlists. But I guess you can't. Now, despite the number being what it is, these dungeons are perfectly doable. Yeah, we might be at level 60 and the enemies are at 68. But it's nothing like you will struggle with. There we go. I'll wait until we finish the dungeon to slot in any more Paragon points. See you guys later. Yeah, I think for the remainder of our session for now, we'll just do Nightmare Dungeons. I don't think I'm capable of doing anything else. Because we don't have enough power to really take on the Helltide events, and our gear is kind of lacking. Cross your fingers, we'll get some good gear down here. Not exactly hopeful of that, but you never know. Alright, guys. It's amazing to me how many of these Nightmare Dungeons that you have to run in order to get anywhere. It's not just one or two, or even on the same level as, say, like, for example, the Greater Rift from Diablo 3. I mean, I could deal with the Greater Rift from Diablo 3 because they took no time at all to complete. Maybe anywhere from like 5 to 10 minutes. But yeah, I think the lack of viability of these Nightmare Dungeons kind of makes it less fun to run overall. Once you've done them once or twice, I mean, you've seen it all. So far, I think we've run through like 3 of the best dungeons we have available. And they all feel about the same. And after having done 2 to 3 sessions worth of this already, this is where my interest in the game kind of dies.
Dear brother.
But it's funny, when you compare this to Diablo 3's Greater Rifts, you're essentially doing the same thing. You're just running like the same dungeons over and over again. But why does it feel so much worse in Diablo 4 compared to 3? I still argue it's the fact that they take a long time to do. I think the fact that you can run them in 5 minutes makes it less of a drain on the gameplay. You don't get fatigued as much when you're just going through like 2 to 3 minutes at a time. Whereas with this, it used to take like 20 minutes or so. 20 minutes. That is a long time. By the way, thanks for dropping in, Rico. Plus, you get like a meter. Tells you exactly how much time you need to push through and how much more progress you have. Plus, by the end, you get a guaranteed, well, not guaranteed, but sometimes guaranteed roll on your gems. The combination of having like guaranteed progress and like a little work put into it makes it easier to stomach compared to this. I gotta admit though, this does not make for very entertaining content as far as, you know, streaming to viewers. Maybe if you're running in like packs, groups. But even then, it's been hard to find other players to group up with that are actually interested in grouping up. Come on, buddy. Alright, how much more do we have left to go? Oh, we can end this right now. You know, I've read some of the developer diaries and seen some of the interviews. And they were supposed to increase like the enemy density. I don't think it really feels all that different. Even after having played through Season 0. Yeah, I've watched Woody Joe before. Awesome strats and content from him. And I think a lot of the build guides that I've been using have been from him. And also Riker. I don't think I've seen Rex. Oh, let's get out of here. And playing this character now makes me kind of miss the Barbarian from Season 3. Especially all the massive bonking we had available. Alright. Our main goal right now is to get Tactician up. This glyph is in our first board, but I think number one we have to get Destruction up. I think I prefer the guaranteed dice roll on Diablo 3. You barely get like one good roll to level up, and that's about it. Unless you're running groups. But yeah, I think that was a solid 15 minutes just doing all that. Yeah, that's another thing too. Once you get towards the very end of the end game, in order to upgrade your glyphs, you need to run through the dungeons at least 2 or 3 times to even get it up a level. Getting it up to 21 isn't a problem, but the amount of runs that you have to do to get up to 21 is... Alright, how are we doing with our build guide? I'm currently running the Firebolt Sorcerer build from maxroll.gg. We're still early days, but if you're following the build guide off of the site, that's what we're doing here. Alright, we take this one, this one... Oh wait, I don't have more points. Alright, time to run through our inventory. This one's decent. Well, we're not using chain lightning. This one... I mean, it's okay. We don't really need life per second. Hang on here. Yeah, life per second... That thing screws with our other ability. Our evade doesn't get the Frost Nova if we take that. Oh man. And here I thought the new loot system was supposed to make this thing easier on us. Well, maybe towards the very end, but around level 60 you're just better off rolling everything in the trash. After all, how else are you going to get those aspects upgraded? I have not fully upgraded anything, have I? No, not really. Okay, so back over to our current setup. Everything's already been imprinted, right? No, I forgot about the boots. Boots, I need a specific thing. We need Ghostwalker. Have I gotten Ghostwalker yet? There we go. This is what I need. There are a few other items that we still need for the build, but those are uniques. I have no idea where we're supposed to get these. The Flame Weaver. Hang on. Trying to see if there's any place that we can find the Flame Weaver. Frosty Strides is supposed to be what we use when we're trying to evade. This is less than helpful. You have to be below 50% health. Actually, can we upgrade this thing? Where is Frosty Strides? No, never mind. It's still stuck at 50%. Oh well. Probably best not to worry about the equipment yet. Oh man, just looking at this makes me... it makes me groan. I love how we have to keep grinding through these things. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw on some music, and we're going to do these several more times. Oh, but wait, never mind. I gotta pull out a winner for our giveaway, so hang on here a second. Okay, so there's another winner. If you guys are out there currently watching, we do run several giveaways on our Twitter page. It's very easy to enter if you want to win. Just head on over to our pin post or hit up our hashtag Lunarlight Vault. Follow the directions on our current giveaways. Do everything there, and on the date that the giveaway ends, we'll pull out a winner randomly. Alright. That is it for now. Let's go back and run another dungeon. I don't like this. Not one bit at all. But it's the only way to upgrade our character. As lame as it might seem. Oh, we got a friend on this map. How fun. Don't you just love it when you have a friend following you? I know you're supposed to tail us, but can you keep away 6 feet? You know, because of COVID. By the way, remember when that was a thing? I remember when we were working late nights, well, overnight, and supposedly the rule was to keep 6 feet apart. Yeah, that never really worked. But at least on the plus side, we didn't have to work like hand in hand with our coworkers. At least we got something out of it. Didn't have to have your other coworkers breathing down your neck. Which I think is a win. Yeah, I think this is the last dungeon we'll run for tonight, and then we'll go play a different game. I can only do these Nightmare Dungeon runs so many times before boredom sets in. And try as I might, I really want to get the season done, but the game isn't making it very easy. See you later. But I mean, they added pets in this game. I mean, in this season. And who doesn't like pets? That's another tier completed. Hang on. Gotta be quick with this. There we go. Almost died there. Yeah, mere 10% increase in glyph XP. 10%. Not 50%. Not 25%. 10%. That's like what? An average of what? 3 more XP? Amazing, right? There's so many good decisions with this game, but then a lot of bad decisions as well. Stuff that makes you go, huh? Why would you need to do that? When the game is perfectly fine as is. See you guys later. Alright, we got 2 more left to go. 2 more and we can finally be out of here. I've been meaning to go back to Diablo 2 and continue our run with that as well. Don't think we'll get to it tonight though. Maybe some other time. See you guys later. Is it just me, or has the loot gotten worse in this season than before? I'm not talking about the mechanics, I'm talking about like the actual like loot drops. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. That, and also the fact that you can't upgrade your gear anymore. Which I think was a mistake. I think they should have kept both. Keep the ability to upgrade your gear, and also allow you to roll those tempers as well. I mean, it was a relatively straightforward way of just upgrading your gear. I don't know why that had to be done away with. Now see, Nightmare dungeons aren't as bad as whatever weird enemy type that we have to deal with in the Helltide event, the one that we summoned. So why is that? Why is it exponentially harder to deal with those enemies than it is to deal with the enemies down here? I think it's the fact that they overtuned them. They have the same attack patterns as Über Lilith. And if you've been paying attention to our channel and our struggle to deal with Über Lilith, you'll know that I insanely despise that fight.
I need time to prepare that.
Like I said, it's overtuned. With a lot of unavoidable moves as well. Not to mention respawning enemies. At least you don't have to deal with the whole hit and run aspect. Or the one hit KOs. Well, I mean, you still kind of have to deal with the hit and run. At least you don't have to like learn patterns, and you aren't restricted to a small portion of the battlefield. Alright, let's get out of here. See, for a Nightmare Dungeon boss, this thing goes down like a punk, and it's like 9 to 10 levels above us.
I need time to do that.
And when you compare this to the Helltide boss, I gotta shake my head. Do we upgrade this one or the other one? What's on our priority list? Our priority list, as far as our glyphs go, where'd my page go? Did I exit out of this? Hang on. Yeah, I did. I exit out of this. Hang on. We need Elementalist, but we're not using Elementalist yet. That won't happen until the next board. We're currently on board 2. Elementalist will have to wait. The next thing that's on the list is Destruction. I don't see any sort of priority list. Well, actually, no, never mind. There is a priority list. It goes Elementalist, Destruction, Pyromaniac, Charge, Tactician, and Exploit. Well, Destruction is already here. Back to Kyovashad we go. Now, what did we pick up? Chain Lightning, we don't use. Avalanche, we don't use. That is up with Icy Touch. That's not something that we need. Oh, sweet. New weapon, and it allows us to hit above. Yeah, this is very good. Alright, so we're going to use this one now. That's a decent increase in damage. I just have to roll rapid onto it. Where the heck is rapid?
Until spring.
There we go. Roll rapid onto it, and then over here we need Pyromancy attack speed or Firebolt,
Need something for
whichever one comes first. Pyromancy. Wait, hang on. You know what? We'll just stick with a chance for Firebolt to cast twice. Incinerate size, that's not what we need. Pretty please. No, not that one. Incinerate size, crap. This is our last roll. Crap. Well, that turned out to be entirely useless. Now we have an even worse item than before, despite having more damage. Go figure. This game is nuts. back to the board here. We gotta go down here and follow this general path. What's over here? More damage to burning enemies. Cool. Trying to see here. Yeah, that seems right. We have to continue upgrading these in order to hit 15. That way we can have a bigger radius. This one, if we get the second one... Yeah. That one's not cool. I swear the barbarian from season 3 was more OP in a shorter amount of time than this.
What will it be?
And that was with the old system, not the new one. I guess we still have a bit more time. Maybe we can re-roll something, and if we can get a good nightmare dungeon, I'll do another one. Don't care for any of these. Let it be a good one. Okay, yeah, we did get a good one. Light's Refuge is one of the best ones we could get. Or is it Light's Watch? Ah, crap, never mind. I think we got the wrong one. Never mind. It's not Light's Refuge, it's supposed to be Light's Watch. It's very easy to confuse those. You know what? Never mind. Let's just go ahead and do this. I'm interested in seeing how high the difficulty goes. Plus, we got nothing else to do. So let's kill some time. Hopefully we'll survive. I mean, so far so good. Awesome. Just going on the XP difference alone, this will be worth our time. He's dead. Yeah, weird. Once you've drained their life, and it's all just great love at the end, they automatically die. It doesn't matter if you stick around for that. They're gone. You know, in that case, I think you could probably despawn enemies. You know, just wipe them out until all they have is great life left, and then just run away. That's fun. Am I headed in the right way? No clue. I'm just gonna assume I am. Oh crap. That worked out perfectly. Well, if all we're doing is just speed farming here, that's fine. I don't want to stick around anyway. Everybody's got shields here, huh? That's okay, that's like one of the least offensive changes that we could have had. See you guys later. I think the way out is this way. Yeah. Anyway, come on guys, work with us here. I love having DPS. High DPS and damage over time. But not being able to one-shot enemies makes it kind of funky to play around with. I'm not going to bother waiting, we're just going to head all the way down to the very end. In terms of speedrunning Nightmare Dungeons, this is great. We don't have to do any of the fussing around, like searching after certain enemies. We can just eliminate the boss and be on our way out. Crap. There we go. Simple. Absolutely simple. Let's continue upgrading this one. And that's it. We can head back. I'm gonna have to remember that one. What was that? Not Light's Watch, but Light's Refuge, right? Yeah, Light's Refuge is very simple if you want to like speed run for Glyph XP. That was way shorter than what I expected. provided you just run to the very end. I mean, it's not helpful in any of the other categories, like XP gains, or even tasks. But if all you're interested is the extra glyph XP, it's more than wonderful. $30 more armor. We don't use Fireball. Yeah, we're gonna have to pass.
That's good salvage.
Now, how does our path look again? I have a very short-term memory when it comes to looking at the Paragon board. Okay, so once you hit this one, you gotta go down. We can now continue on with Tier 21. Well, I don't even know why the game gave this to us. We're not even on World Tier 4, and by the time we get into World Tier 4, we'll have better ones anyway.
Traveler.
So I guess we'll have to break it down. Got anything good? I mean, Sereth's Lair. It's already 7:30, so I'm gonna clear out. We'll be back in maybe about an hour. To recap, this is our current progress with the season's blessings. I still have yet to finish chapter 4. But we're gonna try our best. What sort of titles are available for this season? Looter and crafty? I mean, give me some sort of cosmetic or something. But yeah, I think that will be all. Is there any free stuff for us?
Behold the marvelous tales I have to offer. 1,000 salutations, wanderer.
I kinda doubt it. The cosmetic shop never offers anything for free. I don't see why not. The game would have more success if they offered like a freebie every now and then. Oh man, so many good cosmetics too. And you have to pay for all of them. I can't imagine anyone doing this. Paying for all these, I mean. Well, that's going to be all for our session for now. I think we'll come back with Ghost of Tsushima after the break. For now, if you guys are currently watching this on YouTube, please like the video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below, share the video, and also subscribe. If you've missed out on any of our previous play sessions with Diablo 4, hit up our playlist, or if you want to see more content from us, hit up our channel. Follow us over at Twitch. Well, not Twitch, Twitter. Twitter and Twitch always sound so similar. Yeah, follow us at twitter.com/LunarlightGames. Over there you'll find deals, discounts, as well as news stories about the gaming world. as well as the odd giveaway we run from time to time. Check out the pinned post for more information or hit up our hashtag Lunarlight Vault. If you'd like to help sponsor our giveaways, or if you'd like to sponsor our channel, you can do so by dropping a donation over at paypal.me/LunarlightGames. The link will be posted in the description below later. But if you don't have a tip for our tip jar, don't worry about it. You can still contribute to our channel simply just by watching our videos. Also, you know the usual. Share the video out. Comment. The usual kind of things that that will help us out with our metrics. Anyway, follow us at twitch.tv/LunarlightGames, and don't forget to hit the notification bell across all of our platforms to get updates as soon as they're made available, or to catch whenever we go live. But yeah, that's going to be it for this session of Diablo 4. We will return sometime later, and I think we'll do more sessions with just music in the background. I don't know if I'll be providing commentary unless it's a new update. And I don't see any need for any more updates until maybe we hit like 75 and beyond. For now, take care, and we'll see you guys again in the next session.